Let's make some chili with some no heat habaneros. Yeah, you heard me right, no heat habanero peppers. They're currently being sold at the farmers market and I am absolutely in love with these. So in my big pot here, I have 2 pounds of lean ground beef that I am browning up. That's been cooking just for a couple of minutes, and I have a large onion that I have sliced up, and I'm gonna add that to the mix. I'm going to season this up with some salt and some pepper. I'm going to be using 2 different types of peppers from the farmers market in my chili. So first up we have Mad Hatter peppers, and these are not hot whatsoever, very mild in flavor. Tastes very similar to a bell pepper, not quite the same but very similar. And then these, you may think that these are habanero peppers because they look like habanero peppers, but in fact they are habanada peppers, which are habaneros without the heat. So they have all the flavor of the habanero, but absolutely no spice whatsoever. I mean, no spice at all. And Humble Vine Farms is the one who sells the habanadas. While my beef and my onion is simmering down, I'm gonna go ahead and slice up my peppers. And I slice them up this way, that way it holds the seeds inside of it. I just kind of slice around the seeds, around the seed pod. That way it's just a little bit less work, I feel like. And I'm just roughly dicing these up before I add them to my pots. I'm just gonna add this in and let those saute and cook down with my onion and my beef. My ground beef is all cooked and I have drained the excess grease from the pots. I'm gonna add 8 ounces of tomato sauce. I actually made my own tomato sauce using some tomatoes from the farmer's market. I just roasted up tomatoes and then pureed it into a sauce. But you can also use canned tomato sauce. No shame in the canned tomato sauce game whatsoever. So 8 ounces. And I'm also going to add a 1/4 cup of water, and I actually just put my water inside the same bowl my tomato sauce was in just so I could rinse it out. And I'm going to pour that in and stir it up. I'm going to mix in 2 tablespoons of chili powder along with 1 tablespoon of cumin, a pinch of ground cayenne. All right, this has been simmering for an hour on low, and I've stirred it here and there. I'm going to stir it again, and then here in my colander, I have 1 can of kidney beans and 1 can of pinto beans that I have drained and rinsed. And I'm actually in the mood for a triple bean chili today. So I'm also going to add a can of black beans that I have drained and rinsed and stirred that in. Oh, that just looks beautiful and it smells so good too. The colors of this is spectacular. That's all the colors from the peppers, the Mad Hatters, the habanatos, and then the colors from the beans, the black beans, the kidney beans, the pinto beans. Some good stuff right here, y'all. All right, I'm gonna put my lid back on my pot. I'm gonna let this simmer on low heat for about another 20 minutes, and then it's gonna be time to eat. Now I'm gonna serve this chili alongside of some jalapeno cheddar bread that I got from Walker Works Bakery at the farmer's market. They have a ton of different flavors of breads, but the jalapeno cheddar is among my top favorites. Now they also make these knives, handcrafted knives to cut their bread with. The wife bakes the bread and the husband makes the knives, and I absolutely love this knife for cutting bread. I'm going to pop this bread into the toaster to warm it up to go alongside of my chili. All right, I'm going to scoop me out some of this chili. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. Oh my goodness. I am so excited to eat some of this chili. Will you look at that, y'all? Yummy. And I got me a piece of my jalapeno cheddar bread. Give me some of this chili on this jalapeno cheddar bread. These habanado chilies are absolutely amazing because when you take a bite of this chili, you can taste the flavor of the habaneros and your brain is expecting this big spicy punch. but it doesn't come. There is no spice whatsoever, but all the flavor with the habanero. It is crazy, but amazing at the same time. Y'all got to get up to the farmer's market and get you some of these heatless habaneros and some of this jalapeno cheddar bread. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness.